Hey sweetie, so this is the Starcraft Launch. It's not the Extreme, so this one just has a regular floor. It's not the sealed one. I'll try and get under here and show you what that means. So you see this? See how soft this is? It doesn't have a sealed floor, so underneath this is insulation. And then the actual floor fiberglass, and then the hardwood floor of the trailer. But on this one, see how soft this is? Like, you could, I mean, stuff can rip this, or rock could come up if we were, doing something, any kind of off-roading, and so this would push in. And then you look at all the wires and all the propane lines. That's what this is right here. And all the electrical over there, all that's exposed. Now, they make the same model on the Extreme version, has a sealed floor, so that all that's covered and protected from rocks and weather and water and debris and stuff. So that's really getting that enclosed option, I think, in the long term really makes sense for us. And it's cheaper on some models and more expensive on others to get it, but I think it's worthwhile. But this one is it's a regular Launch. Now, the one that we were looking at had 3 slides, and that was a Jayco, the Jayco J-Flight or J-Lite 17 XFD, and that one had 3 slides. It had the front one, and it had the side one like this, and then the back one. But because this is like, imagine the Jayco being Lexus and this one being just a regular Toyota, it has fewer features, so this one doesn't have the back slide. But it's we'll go inside. I mean, they talk about, particularly with the Jayco and the Starcraft, it's made by Jayco. It's just a cheaper model. It's got the really nice laminated fiberglass shell and all that stuff. Super hard and all the cool features. We can watch the other videos and see all that stuff, but just want to show you the inside. So it is quite roomy. This one's got the heated cover, and the mattress is got the Jayco has got like an 8-inch mattress, and this Starcraft just has a 4-inch. One thing nice about this Starcraft, at least on their special right now, is $16.95 for the Starcraft one. But the Jayco one that I think we want, I found some in Wisconsin that are the same model, but with their Jayco with all the nice features that are that same price or cheaper. So we can get a better deal than this on this one in particular, but I think we're trying to get the Jayco one anyway. But as you see, it's got all the same stuff as the Jayco. It's just kind of cheaper of everything. Like the Jayco one has a TV, like a TV stand up here. This one has a cabinet, and this one's got they both have the same 5-gallon fridge and speakers and stuff. And this one's got just a regular stereo, whereas the Jayco has Bluetooth and all that. The cabinetry's still nice. It's still sealed on the inside. It's finished on the inside. Like some of the other ones we've seen that weren't finished, they're just cheaper. But then we got the side pull out, and in the back, obviously, they could put another fold down, but they don't. And right here, it's filled with a closet. So I think we would definitely opt for the Jayco one with the 3rd fold down. But yeah, you can see how much room that is and how much kind of extra space it provides. It's kind of the way the floor plan, it does give you some open space. I mean, we could all sit down here and hold hands for prayer. Obviously we do that in bed too, or just play games and spend some time with the kids on the floor if we needed to. I mean, there is enough time for us, or space for us to all sit down. But a nice thing too is because you're off here on the side, when you're in here, it does give you the impression that there's more room, and by having the side pull out, you don't see all that stuff in the front. For like Kylie or the girls, they can kind of separate themselves a little bit, just being here on the side. And if we had the fold out in the back, obviously I think that would provide similar, if not the same type. But because it has this side fold out. It does just, I think it just does provide a whole lot more room. So, but here's the desk, or not the desk, the table. In the Starcraft one, you see it's just a fold out, which we could pull outside and use. I think you mentioned that one of the nice things on the Jayco one was that it was attached to the floor of the unit, which is cool. As you know, the girls are leaning on it. It's not, you know, it's not bouncing around. It's a little safer. This one does have the side couch here, and I'll kind of test it out for you. I can lay all the way down. My head's down on the ground, and my feet are not touching the floor. So, but yeah, I think this is a cheaper solution. It's a local solution, but I don't think it's the ideal one. I think, based on the research I found, you know, we want to get the best one we can afford, and I think it's probably the Jayco one. And this one's not an extreme with a sealed bottom or any other stuff, but it does have the roof-mounted AC, and the bathroom. That's a little bit different layout than the Jayco. I think in the Jayco one, the toilet was there, the cabinet was, or the sink was on this side, and it had the actual mirror with the vanity cabinet. But in this one, the toilet's here, shower's here, and the vanity's here with just a regular mirror. No. But anyway, you know, that's just kind of the difference between the Jayco and the Starcraft. Kind of the difference between a Lexus and a Toyota, you know. So anyway, microwave. Yep. Pop a bag of popcorn. More storage stuff. 2-burner sink. Regular single sink. You know, so that's it. I'm not a professional videographer, but yeah, I think you get the idea. It has, so like this one too, it's got the cable for the TV and stuff, but it doesn't have anywhere to mount it, which you would get with the Jayco. And water pump, water heater. It doesn't have the electric feature, which the Jayco does. So, like on this one, you can only heat water with just the gas. You can't heat the water with gas and electric, which you can with the Jayco, which is a nice feature. I don't know what these are, probably awning or lights and stuff. But anyway, you know, here's the door. This one doesn't have struts that the Jayco does, which is nice. Well, it'd be nice if it did, but on the Jayco it's really nice. But this is the unit again. Storage underneath, yeah, folding chairs and stuff, and yeah, and that's the unit. Yeah, hand crank and propane, and it's got the rock guard, but it's got the double stitch seams, so that's on the Jayco too, but it's got the really nice lining and stuff. And I think it's got the same, this one does have the same warranty as the Jayco, so it'll have 2 years on the unit, the whole unit, 5 years on the canvas, 12 years on the roof. And obviously this one doesn't have the stuff on the bottom, the sealed enclosure on the bottom. So anyway, more to follow. Love you.